Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how I got 1 subscriber on YouTube. If you want to be inspired, please stick around. So basically this is my intro to Part-Time YouTuber Academy. I've got a lot of stuff I want to learn here. For example, setup. You might be wondering why I'm holding this mic in my hand like this. It's kind of weird. I feel like I'm doing karaoke right now. But this is actually like a table mic. It's actually this mic here, but yeah, I just felt like doing this stand thing just to get a little bit more loose. Yeah, so a little bit about me. My name's Clint or Clinton, whichever you prefer. I grew up in Scotland. I lived in Scotland for most of my childhood. I also lived in Nigeria for some time. I lived there for like 4 years, but not continuously, on and off. Yeah, basically I went to like a super strict like Catholic boarding school there. That was crazy. But anyway, like I said, I grew up in Scotland. Then I moved to England at some point where I studied engineering at Cambridge Uni. Then last year I graduated. I graduated. There was a pandemic going on, so I didn't really have the ceremony and whatever. I mean, basically what happened is the university told us to get out, and I went to Manchester, where I ended up living in Manchester for a year. Stayed with my girlfriend there, basically. Yeah. So and that after that year, that brings me to 2021. Actually, March this year, I moved to California, where I now work as a software engineer. I work at Roblox, which if you haven't heard of it, it's basically this gaming platform that kids, like preteens, play on. If you have a kid in the preteen range, maybe you've heard of it. But yeah, that's me and that's what I do. So yeah, questions. I'm gonna be looking back at my laptop, by the way, and I want to take this video a bit casually. I'm gonna be editing a little bit, just because a little practice doesn't hurt. But I also want to practice just speaking, naturally, just trying to feel natural about it. So questions. What's your channel URL? I'm gonna post that. So what do you plan to make your videos about? Okay, so basically I think a little backstory is useful for this. I really love YouTube. Like, I think YouTube has really been helpful in my life. Like when I was at uni and they basically told us, like, when the pandemic started, like, leave now, and we had to start doing it remotely. Like, I had to start applying for jobs basically completely remotely, and it was really tough. Like, I was getting rejections left, right, center. I don't even know how many applications I sent out. At a point I got like desensitized to the rejections. I just treated it as like a mechanical process. I would just like fire out applications one after the other. I must have sent out over 100. And like, yeah, basically I watched a lot of YouTube videos to help me through the process. I watched like YouTubers like Climate Mihalescu, Tech Lead, Joma Tech. Basically, I was just looking for tips, to try to get a job, because every recruiter was telling me the same story. It's a pandemic, we're not really hiring right now, or you don't have experience, even though I was still at uni, but whatever. So yeah, I watched a lot of YouTube videos. They helped me, and that eventually led me to get a great job. Like, I love the job, and I think in terms of every aspect of what you want in a job, I think it's ideal. Like, it pays well. I'm interested in the subject. I'm interested in what we work on. My co-workers are very just chill people. So yeah, it's great in every aspect in that way. So I've just decided, I kind of had the idea of making a YouTube channel about some months ago. I wasn't too serious about it, just because like I was thinking like talking on camera might be a bit, I don't know, it might be a bit like nerve-wracking or whatever. But yeah, like 3 weeks ago I decided to just give it a go, and so that kind of brings me here to the Part-Time YouTuber Academy. And I thought it would be a great idea to like give back to the YouTube community, because it's helped me out so much in my life. It's helped me get to where I am, and yeah, that's my motivation. So the topic of my channel, it's mainly going to be like, well, I'm not really sure, to be honest, but I guess it's mainly about life advice, even though I'm only 22. You might be thinking, what does this kid know about life? But whatever. So like life advice, career advice, some tech videos. So I posted 5 videos so far. Two of them are like tech videos. Like one of them is like, okay, how I got like my job. Another one was just some venting stuff. It was just some therapeutic stuff. I was just trying to get stuff over my chest. But yeah, that's it. Next question. What are some of your struggles / concerns with video currently? I think one of the biggest things is creating good content. And by good content, I mean content that actually helps people. Because right now, like, for all I know, like I've uploaded 5 videos, and I could just be like spouting nonsense like into a black void. I don't actually know if my videos are remotely helpful to anyone at all, just because I've got I've got no feedback from it at all. No feedback on my videos at all, apart from like I got feedback from my sister. I mean, her feedback was great. She said she was like quite impressed by one of my videos, but like she's my sister, so like her positive feedback doesn't really count, if you get me, because she's too attached to the situation. So yeah, like I'd really just want to know. I think part of it is I want to know that my content ideas are actually helping people. So feedback would be super important for that, and the whole community aspect of PTYA is fantastic for that. Keeping people engaged, I get the sense that something that's probably going to be extremely tricky to do. So I think it wouldn't hurt to like learn some skills about that. Just generally, also it wouldn't hurt to learn anything I'm completely unaware of. It wouldn't hurt to learn things about setup, how to get the equipment I need, how to make like the background appealing to engage people. Like apparently, like, I don't know, I think I only noticed this like once Ali mentioned it in one of his videos. He talks about framing your background. It's like apparently you haven't made it on YouTube unless you have like a plant in your background. Like I've been looking at YouTube channels and like everyone has a plant in their background. Apparently that's a thing now. But yeah, whatever. So I could use some tips for that kind of stuff. Setup, generating content and ideas efficiently. So yeah, I think the best parts of this course for me are the idea generation factory. I want to have like 50 ideas I'm confident in talking about like in advance, just because that way I can be more confident I'm helping people. That way I can be more confident that my content is good. And another thing is a community aspect. It would be super, like, I'd love to like meet other YouTubers. And like, I mean, I can call myself a YouTuber now because like I have 1 subscriber and I post videos on YouTube. But yeah, it would be nice to meet other YouTubers and get feedback from them and just like grow with them. And like this whole process is so exciting for me because like if you look at my videos, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but I think I probably mentioned I started this channel 3 weeks ago, and before then I hadn't filmed anything, I hadn't edited anything. So this process is all very new, and it's like if you look at my videos, like I'm all like super like stiff and rigid, and it's like I'm a bit uncomfortable. But like I think that's part of the joy in this, delving into an area that is completely alien to you and just watching it grow. So yeah, I really look forward to this. Let me see what other questions there are. What would make this course a huge win for me? I kind of answered that in a way. Yeah, it would be a huge win for me if I get this, if I become better at generating great ideas, and also I guess one thing I haven't mentioned is if I become better at promoting my content. I get the sense that's also something that might be very important. I'm not that involved in social media generally, honestly. Like which is I think in my day-to-day life, like in face-to-face interactions, I actually tend to be like I'm quite a confident person, but on social media I'm not so confident. I don't know, particularly like I don't know, Instagram makes me super uncomfortable. I don't know what it is about it, but it just makes me super uncomfortable, which is kind of unusual for my generation. Most people think it's like the other way around, more confident online, less confident in person, but whatever. Yeah, so I just love to be I guess, more confident online and have less fear promoting out my content, like, you know, caring less about what, you know, acquaintances I haven't spoken to in 5 years, and like caring less about what they think if they see my like cringy YouTube videos where I talk about like income, which was very cringy for me, but I did that anyway. And part of the reason I did it was because it's cringy for me. I'm trying to like expand my comfort zone, which would be a big win also for this academy. So yeah, I think that's it for me. So basically, to recap, my name's Clint. Grew up in Scotland, went to Cambridge, stayed in Manchester, lived in Manchester for a year, just moved to California. It's a new experience for me. I really look forward to having this experience with you guys. I really look forward to meeting people in the community. My channel should be in the description below. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like, if you made it this far, if you have that kind of patience, I'm impressed. Like, maybe like leave a comment saying you made it this far. I can say that now because I'm a YouTuber with my 1 subscriber. So yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, bye. I had to sun these boys, can't leave them bastards.